The mid-season patch for Season 13 of Overwatch is most likely dropping next week, and it is going to be pretty exciting. Let's have a look. It feels like Season 13 has just started, but it is a short season, only 8 weeks, so next week we're most likely going to see that mid-season or mid-cycle update. Now usually this is just a set of balancing changes and a few cosmetics that will pop up in the hero gallery, ready to be added in the shop in the coming weeks for us to spend all our hard-earned doubloons on. But since a few seasons, these mid-cycle updates have become a little more interesting, a bigger of a deal. See, the team actually holds off on some of the content to specifically drop it in this update, helping us to fight that inevitable content drag that we feel a few weeks into the season. And this time around, it's even more special, because they're going to do some unique tests just before and right after the mid-season update. On top of that, there might be some surprises in the second half of this season, which is exciting. But let's start out with the basic stuff. The things that we know are going to happen for sure. First off, balancing. Blizzard tends to use the start of the season and these mid-cycle updates to do some of the more outlandish changes. And they are definitely in that mode. At the start of the season, we saw the rather controversial changes to both Sombra and Ramatra. On top of that, Juno got hit with the nerf bat so many times that she's starting to look like she's from Mars. The Ramatra changes were reverted last week. And Juno, even after all those nerfs, she's still doing great. Sombra, well, either they're going to double down on these changes that they were doing, on this new direction, or they're going to step back, at least a little. Personally, I think it's going to be the first option. They're going to double down. Good. I said it before, but I like this new Sombra. That means that we're most likely going to see a set of other changes in this mid-season update. And I'm very curious to see who they're going to anger next. Just remember, try it before you hate it. I actually made that into a t-shirt. Yeah, you can find it in my store. The second given is that we'll see new cosmetics added to the hero gallery. Skins that will be up for sale in the in-game shop in the next few weeks. The skins that most of the community seems to be looking forward to, judging by some of your random comments in my videos, are the cat skins. A few months back, the Overwatch team did this survey asking players which teams of skins they would like to see in-game. Much to my surprise, but in hindsight, maybe something I could have predicted was that the freaking cat skins came out on top. So in the second half of the season, all of the spooky skins are going to be replaced by cat skins. And those will include a good deal of recallers, but also a few new ones. Look, I love cats. I have a few of them. But yeah, I think I'm going to pass. Now, while we're talking about these skins, around the mid-season update, there's also going to be a new drops event over on Twitch. And for the first time in a really long time, this is not going to be an old skin that they're giving away for free. No, this is going to be a brand new epic Reaper skin. It is actually based off his Overwatch 1 model, which is interesting, which could mean that they had it lying around for quite a while. But you know, it's a step up. Now once the drops officially start, I'll let you guys know. You know where to be, right? Twitch.tv/Deemzies. Yeah, that's my Twitch channel. Just to be clear. Alright, we're staying in the realm of skins. That sounds nasty. The Mythic Soldier weapon skin is going to be added to the Mythic shop. Now we have not gotten a look at the in-game model for that skin, but there is a part in the key art that shows Soldier wielding the weapon, and it looks kinda nice. It reminds me of Ash's weapon in her Mythic hero skin. It has this kind of monster vibe, like a living weapon. I like that. So I'm going to be spending some of my precious Mythic prisms to get myself that weapon skin. Now let me remind you that a Mythic weapon skin is just as expensive as a Mythic hero skin. In other words, you pay 50 prisms for the base version, and then for every upgrade, which you have 3 in total, you need to lay down another 10 prisms. So that's 80 in total. You can earn those 80 prisms by completing your premium battle pass. Just don't buy prisms. We've talked about this. Don't do it. Did you know that you shrink with 2 inches every time you buy a prism? Per single prism, 2 inches. Don't do it. Now for those of you that do not care about cosmetics, let's talk gameplay. First off, I'm recording this video on Monday. I'm expecting that on Tuesday, which is tomorrow for me and yesterday for you guys, the first of 2 quick play hacks that they announced for Season 13 might have started. This is complicated. It is called Limit 2. It allows you to pick 2 heroes in each role, but it is in the 5 versus 5 setup. In other words, there is going to be a hot potato, and that hot potato is you'll be playing a role solo, but you can pass it to any of the other roles. And good luck. In the second half of the season, so after the mid-season update, they're going to kind of keep building on that with another quick play hack. And they're going to give that one solo player a boost to help him out. That's that Kingmaker mode that they keep talking about. So that's all coming in Season 13, 5 versus 5. The 6 vs 6 tests are not happening this season. Those are for Season 14. And that is going to be a completely different video altogether. While we're talking about Season 14, something else that we're going to be testing in the second half of this season is the upcoming tank hero that is set to be released in Season 14. For now, we just kind of call him Freak. We don't know any better. That's the only name we have. We roll with it. I have posted plenty of videos with theories about who this could be. Check out my channel. It's hours worth of entertainment. Well, maybe 40 minutes worth of entertainment. But still. Now when that mid-season patch drops, chances are that they're going to add some new clues and new teasers to the game towards that new hero. I'm going to be combing through every single map the moment it drops. And as soon as I find something, I'm going to add a good 10 to 15 minutes to that whole entertainment. So make sure to subscribe. The week after the mid-season patch drops, on November 22nd, I'm expecting them to release a trailer of that new hero during the opening show of the OWCS Grand Finals. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And if they stick to the MO, that is also going to be the moment that they kick off the test event, where we'll be able to test that new hero in-game for just about 3 days. Which will be just in time for them to gather our feedback and make sure that they release in a decent state on December 10th. Now, last thing that might happen just near the end of the season is another Drives event. Drives are the new limited time progression events for competitive that allow you to ruin your rank, basically. And to kind of soften the blow, they give you a new cosmetic called Signatures. Now, up till now, we've not heard anything about how successful they were with the first Drives event. So I'm not 100% sure if that is going to return or not. And if it's going to include a brand new signature. But my guess would be if it is going to return, it will be with a new signature. Let's see once we get closer to the end of the season, shall we? But yeah, we have a rather exciting second half of the season to look forward to. And those are just the things we already know about. Who knows what Blizzard has up their sleeves? Arms. They have arms up their sleeves. Sorry. I'll just get my coat. But tell me, what are you looking forward to the most in the second half of the season? Let me know in the comments. For now, however, that was it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. I also want to thank my patrons. I could not make these videos without you guys. You have my eternal gratitude. You too can become part of the Omnic Post family over on patreon.com/theomnicpost. If you have a few minutes left, maybe check out this video. Click it. And above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye.